Hi, today I'm going to teach about something little about this week's lab. Yeah, the first thing I'm going to teach about is how to create layers in Autocad. Straight away, here we have layer properties. That's where actually you go and change or set your workspace. You can use that layers to create when drawing your drawings. So when you want to set on or to activate layer properties, then you click under this layer properties. There's a dialog box. Just a minute. Yeah, there's a dialog box that appears. That one, like now you can see it's at 0 and of course this one. So when you want to create a layer, then you click here, you create a layer. It's called layer 1, but if you want, you can change it to the layer depending on what you want to draw. Let me say I want to draw a window. So I say win. Win will stand for window. I can add another one for door. I rename this one as D for door. So after I've created the two layers, you can be able to change, of course, under here. These things are skilled, but you can enlarge them if you so wish and see all that it includes inside it. There are a lot of things that you can change. So on my door, I want to change the color. I can use blue. Yeah, so my color is blue now. Also, I can change this one to either this one. Yeah. So my drawings, depending on after you've done that, of course, selected your layer, then you have to close this and start drawing. Up here, you will see it's currently on the previous one. So maybe I want to draw a window, then I have to change it to window. Then I go to, of course, drawing. I want to draw just a simple window. Yeah. Let's say that's just a structure of a window. So the layers actually help you to distinguish the difference between what you draw. So maybe if I want to add doors, maybe these are a house, kind of a house. Then maybe you wanted to show a provision for a window, then you can show that way. And for example, if you want to draw a door, maybe, then you have to change to door. First, you have to change. Let me use the initial one to draw like a plan of a house. So there you go. Yeah, that's a house, and this is a window. So I want to draw a door. Door, I have to change it to door. Then click on that. Of course, I want to put my door here. Yeah, there. So it helps me basically to differentiate or distinguish between my drawings. So this is a door and this is a window. So once it is like this, it's very easy for you to change this to either continuous if you wish. You can change them to continuous. So maybe if I want to change, then I have to go here, change this line type. Of course, now it's not there, it's only continuous. You just load and look for the one you want. Maybe I want to use ISO dash. Then I select on it, click OK. Then of course choose on it and OK. Then close this dialog box. Yeah, let me show you ISO dash. So maybe, if for example, you want even to include this one as part of your door, then you highlight on it, change it to door. It will take the door color. Actually, my dashes were too big to be seen, but on this one, you can be able to see them. There's a dash in between. Or maybe these are the bigger ones, so maybe I can use small dashes. Let me check those ones. Let me use this one maybe. Okay. I want to use this one, so I can change that, then click OK. They change, though not feasible, but actually they've changed. Don't know why it's not so feasible enough, but it should be dust. It's only that it's not clear. But anyway, that's how you can be able to change your wherever you want to change anything in that. So since I want to show you how to do a title block, let me save this one as a block, then I use it later to demonstrate something. Okay, so I insert a block. Of course, when you want to insert blocks, this is where you go. So I want to insert a block. Maybe I save this drawing first. I call it a block. So save. I save it. Okay. Save it even there. Call it B for block. Okay, so when I want to insert a block, then I can insert a block. Recent blocks, I don't think there are. I want to create mine. This is going to be a block. Yeah. There's this that appears here where you can be able to see the recent ones, but basically I want to use mine. I want to use the one that I've created just now. I use this one as my block. Okay, then close this dialog box, of course. Yeah, that way. So even if I delete this one, I can be able to restore it using the insert command, of which you can type I on your command line. It will restore your block. So if I delete this one, just a minute, I can delete it. But anytime I want to use that as my block, I type I, of course, enter. Then you'll be able to select the block that you want to use in your drawing. The moment you type I and of course enter, it will directly show you where the recent blocks are. So from those recent blocks, you can be able to take your block. It's loading. Yeah, I want to use this one. So when you click on your block, it will be able to bring back your block. Actually, the work of a block is, for example, maybe you've drawn a plan of a house, you've drawn side view, front view, all those. You can name those as blocks. Maybe when you are combining them in 3D, then you can be able to insert them just as blocks and then use them to build your drawing. So on the same thing, I want to show you how to use external references. Under how to use external references, then external references simply means you bring something externally and add it to your drawing. Then you have to go to Insert tab. Under there, we have where you can be able to insert an external reference. So under that, maybe I use this one, external references. Okay. Yeah, I want to show you how to use external, sorry for the network. So, and when you want to attach an external reference, then you have to go to annotate, insert app, sorry, and then you can be able to insert anything you want to attach. I'm going to use my blog or maybe another picture. Let me just find a picture which I can use, even a PDF if I want. So let me take that picture and insert it. Of course, here it's upon you. You can change anything you want. Maybe you want to specify it not to appear on the screen. You can rotate it if you wish. But basically, just these three buttons. Let me show you how to you can insert that. Then after clicking all that, that it's okay. Then maybe I say I want to put my drawing. Yeah, there you go. Actually, you can be able to see I've inserted this image from externally. From just that externally simply remains from outside the AutoCAD working space. So just like in Microsoft Office, you can be able to use external references. Also in AutoCAD, you can be able to use external references. So the last thing that I'm going to teach, just a minute, okay. I'm going to teach about how to insert title blocks. When you want to insert a title block, then you have to go to layer. Of course, under layer, you can be able to do settings by right clicking, then go to page setup. Then you can change anything you want. Maybe you want to use layer one. If that is you're not okay with that, then you can be able to change by clicking under modify. My computer is a bit slower, so give it some time. Then here we go. If you want to change the paper size, you can be able to do so, and all those you can be able to change to anything you want. Maybe like now the plotter is in none, of which I want to use it as that none. But if you want to change, you can be able to change to all these options. So meanwhile, I'm using none, and I say it's okay. Then click OK, and after that you close. I don't want to draw using while this are there. So you highlight it and delete. So I have a clean sheet of paper whereby I can insert my blog. A title blog basically is maybe like those who attended a class of TG. There's a place whereby you are given a template, drawn, written names like UAB, all those you can be able to insert. But in my case, I just want to use that my image. I use it as a blog to demonstrate how you can add a title blog. So I type insert, enter, then choose my drawing, of course. That is my drawing. Mhm. Just a minute. And to insert my, you type I, then I may move this dialog box to the other side so that I can be able to use my far best way possible. Necessarily, you can use anything you want as a block. Maybe let me use another one. Instead of using insert, you can go up there. Let me use this one as a block. I wonder whether it's there or there's no drawing in it. But if there is none, there you go. Actually, when you see this recent block that I've used, the new block, it has such a drawing. So you can move this one after you've inserted it in the as a title block, and then you can close this dialog box. Sorry, just a minute. Sorry, computer is misbehaving. So you can close your dialog box. Of course, if I can zoom it in, you can move it to fit your. Yeah, there you go. So if I can zoom it in, it appears like that. But if at all you wrote some document and shaped something, then that's how you have to insert your title block inside this layout. Away from that, I want to teach about how to draw a plot, the last thing I guess, in AutoCAD. Going back here. So let me just sketch something small that I can use to draw a plot. You have to change this one to remove the dotted, so I use the initial one. This one I say 10. To draw plots, maybe you are given to draw plots. Use this one as 12. Enter. Use that one as 14. Bring it back. For clarity purposes, I'm going to use a hatch. So kindly advise you also want drawing. Don't forget to use this kind of tools, or yeah, once drawing. You can use always hatch. It will make your drawing just presentable and clearer. So I want to use this one. I pull that way, insert that hatch. Yeah, there you go. So that is actually the plot I want to draw. Mostly you will be given just a baseline, and then you will given the just like this thing I've drawn. But actually I didn't follow any procedure to draw it. So in this case, since you have no angles, then you have to use circles to draw this particular plot. So I'm going to show you how to draw this plot without using angles and lines the way I did. Actually, the one I did wasn't clear, precise. But imagine you've been given such, and of course measurements you are always given. So then I use this my baseline, which was 10. I go here, then I draw a line of 10, 10, and enter. That's my line of 10. First, before I go there, let me just dimension it so that I can be able to know. I just dimension it so that it becomes easier to know. Use the lines. this. Told you that in dimensioning you have to be precise, and of course your dimension should be clear enough to be seen. So I go to manage dimension style, then I change my settings of dimensioning. Go to modify, yeah, then text fit, that one is okay, I don't have to change it. That one, yeah, I can change precision to be to 1 decimal place. Of course, I have to change this one to be ISO standard. Need to apply color. Maybe I change the size for my for my drawing. Let me just change the size height. Let me use 1. Enter. And after doing that, you can close OK and close. It's a bit feasible. So this is my line of 10. From this, I want to draw a circle, which will help. Use the alternative of center radius, please, for drawing this. So I put that one at that end, then type in 12. That is a circle of 12. After drawing that, I will draw this one of 10.9. Okay. So 10 points. 10 points. Then I enter. Sorry, my laptop is a bit slower today. I want to specify this one. Then 10.9. 10.9. So after actually doing that, you have 2 circles measuring 10.9 and another 12. So where they meet, you join a line to that point. Where they meet, you join a line to that particular point. So here I chain this one here. And this one will be chained there. That is 12. Then at this point, I have to draw another circle, which I have a radius of 14 and enter. That point they meet is where actually you join your line to. So I'll draw this line and join it there. After that, you can be able to join it. And after finishing drawing, then you have to remove the circles. They are not necessary anymore. Yeah, they are gone. So I've drawn this particular, of course I can apply the hatch. I prefer this one. Yeah, I've drawn these particular plots, but now in an organized manner and the required one. So that's how you go and draw a plot. Thank you for watching. For more information, just you can write your comment or concern on the comments section, then I'll be able to reply to your comments. Anyway, thank you so much. This is all about this week's lab. The next week lab, I'll give you more details. The assignment, I will post it in WhatsApp today. Thank you so much. Blessed weekend.